Got some games. You like games? How about this first game? Obviously, these are all gonna be individual VODs. Why? Because then I can. It's probably better I do that anyway. I don't know how long I'm gonna spend on each game, to be honest with you, but I'll make them separate VODs for the purpose of easier categorization more than anything. Wait, this comes with a wallpaper folder? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. That's a pretty cool wallpaper. I wonder if that's in the game. All right. Hold on. All right, chat. So the first game I have here, this is a game by DNA Software. It's called Master Burner, and I think it's based on a classic like Sega or arcade game. I don't know for sure. But one sec. It opens. Ah, Jesus! Whoa! Alright. I got it. Give me a second. Thank God for Alt-Enter. It's one of those games that does the annoying full screen shit, and I have to, like, fix it. I hate this. Okay, hold on. Windowed mode is very convenient when you are streaming. So let me click into the game. Okay, there's the game. I'm in the menu right now. Okay, I'm in the menu. Just give me a second. Okay. All right. What? Holy stick sensitivity. Oh my good lord. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Bro, I can't go down anymore. Hold on, I gotta unplug my fucking controller. So I no longer have, like, the controller is cursed. The controller is actually cursed. Stay there, damn it. Alright. Alright, hold on. So, extend settings. Every 5k, number of lives, 5. Missile reload, normal. Difficulty, normal. Let's see how this goes. How many stages are there? Okay. Difficulty, easy. Extra menu. Players select. Okay, alright, alright. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay. Alright, let's start the game. Takitori, take off, fu. I don't know how to move. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Are those my missiles? They look like bamboo shoots. That's a boost? Oh shit. Oh shit, I got a boost button. Okay. What's this button do? Stage 2? Well, that was quick. Chat, I hate this camera. I hate this fucking camera. This must be one of the... Oh, Jesus. This must be one of those games that really wanted to show off its dynamic camera. So... I can't even tell when bullets are coming at me, bro. Hi, Reimu. Hi, Renosuke. Reload weapons? Sure. Thanks. What the fuck? I can't how am I dodge? How do I dodge in this situation? What if I just go on a circle? Hey, that kind of works. Too bad it's atrocious to look at. What? It doesn't even work consistently! Isn't this Kaguya's theme? Or am I insane? Oh wait, because her theme is called Flight of the Bamboo Cutter. I get it! Okay, I actually don't know how to dodge things, like, at all. I can barely register what's an enemy when my camera is going, like, fucking insane! And then I get hit, and then I'm dead. Game over. Well, I want to see the stages, but... Brother. Brother. Oh, shit! Shrine 890. There's so many innocent fairies down there. I'm just clicking the bomb button. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sneaking in. I ran out of ammo. I just blasted the shit out of them. I'm gonna vomit, dude. So now nobody wants to attack me, huh? Chad, I'm gonna spoil it right now. This game has a sequel. So I have both. I have both. I'm not gonna play the next one right away. Holy shit, I can't believe I squeezed that. But I do have a sequel to this game. I have no idea if it will be better. But I don't think it's a hard bar. Deep Purple in Knowledge. I ran out of... Uh-oh. Bro, I ran out of ammunition. I have a lock on, but I don't have missiles to fire. Dude, I can't fucking see her bullets when I'm lined up to her. Are you serious? This is a real game. This is a real fucking game. I cannot see Patchouli when I am in front of her shooting her, so I cannot see her shooting bullets at me. There's just no way anyone thought this was a good idea! She's gone. I've killed her. Master Burner. Hey, this music's pretty good though. Bumpin'. Okay. Okay. It's impossible, dude. This game is impossible. It's impossible, man. They're so good at hitting me out of the fucking sky. I'm lowering the difficulty, bro. I'm lowering the difficulty. Baby mode. Baby mode. Stage 9. I have no idea how you're supposed to play this fucking game. I do not know. I cannot register how the enemy patterns even work. Because they just kind of hit me, but how did that hit me? How? How? That bullet knew where I was. That bullet knew where I was when I didn't know where I was. Oh my god. I crashed into the fucking thing. Stage 11, get ready. Okay, that one was my fault. I fully admit that. This song kind of bumping. I won't lie. Please get me out of stage 11. Yes! 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 I got to stage 12. Okay, new checkpoint unlocked. Dude! Wait, was I in stage 11 or 12? Okay. You know, I just noticed that this sprite, that Marissa sprite, kind of reminds me of the POFV one, but you can see the ribbon. Also, it's definitely white, but it's kind of darker than the other white, so it feels like kind of a pinkish purple one, and even the icons like I got a purple ribbon. Marissa has a really good theme. Marissa's theme is better than Reimu's. Although, that said, I think Dechromatic Lotus Butterfly is very, very, very good. But Maiden's Cappuccino is not as good as Love Colored Master Spark. Although, I don't think a lot of Bad Poison Mine. I don't think a lot of Marissa's themes are that great. I actually like Dim Dream. I like that theme. And Magus Knights is good. I thought this was Raisins theme first there. Poison suggests medicine. Oh, it is Raisins theme. It is Raisins theme. Ah, right in the fucking camera. Die, 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 die! What? Why am I dead? Wait, we both died. Double KO. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you're kidding. Hitting that tree knocked me down. I see. Dude, the lot. It looks like a bonus stage. I died in a stage where nothing attacks you. Oh. Dude, Marissa, you might... Why even bother shooting with how little you actually do? My eye's itchy. Oh, God. Don't crash into a tree while I'm scratching my eye, please. So, what do you think the plot of this particular game is? Also, I believe this game came out in 2005. So, yeah. I don't know how much that information matters to anybody, but there you go. I think the sequel came out in 2010. Fire! 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 The longest levels in the game are the ones where you just get to beat shit up and hopefully score an extra life, which I won't. Kakitori, take off. 2 levels left. At least the game had the decency to give you a level select, so you don't have to play the whole thing in one go, because there's just no fucking way you'd be able to. Look at that! Look at that, man. Sometimes you're just fucking dead. Like, you're literally just dead. Why? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. You tell me why I'm dead. I don't know. I don't know why I'm dead. Sometimes I'm just dead, though. Oh, crash and burn. I promise you, I am trying. I know how it looks. I fucking swear on my life, I am trying to dodge. Please. Oi. No! No! Crash into the next stage! Come on! I was right there. I was basically on the next stage. Come on now. Come on. I was on the next stage. I was on the next stage. I'm just dead instantly. I'm fucking dead instantly. What if I stay so low to the ground, nobody can see me? Nope, that didn't work. That didn't work. So what's at the end of stage 16? We'll never know. We will never know. We will never know. Bro, they have their shots are so well. Oh, what the fuck? She is Ungirl? Frandle. Oh. I made it to stage 17 though. Can I go to stage 17? I can't! Gallery. Master burner. Information? No, I don't know what that means. Oh, these are cool. I like these. Hey, look, there's Frondel. And for some reason, Yiko with a pig. I can't even get to Frondel, dude. Fight night, baby. Based on the background's based on the library from the fighting game, particularly Immaterial Missing Power. You can tell because A, the weird fucking spiral staircase, and B, the strange like pulleys that they have for the bookshelves. I swear that those particular design choices only ever appeared in the fighting games, and no one ever really incorporated them in their own versions of the Great Library. Let's dance, the Rondo of Insanity. So this is the image that was in the folder that I saw that I thought was actually really cool. I like this image. No, I don't want the information. Boony. Thick legs. This didn't happen though because I lost instantly. There you go. Sound test. She is Ungirl. That's great. She is Ungirl. So you can't start in that fight, but I can't do it. So, I have to assume that you have to beat the game and you can change player, or there's something related to it. But as you saw, this game is like This game is really hard. And even on lower difficulty, like, it doesn't stop any of the issues that the game has. You can't start on her stage. The best I can give you is the staff credits. Here you go. These are the staff credits. Oh, I could cheat engine. Oh, you're right. DNA greets the following people. Zun. You're right. I could open cheat engine. Hold on. This guy's cooking. Okay. I gotta okay, so I have to find the game. Okay, let me see if I remember how to do this. So stage 1, the value I'm looking for is 4. Let me see. 4. First scan. Okay. Now I need to die, and I need to see that number turn to 3. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get hit, and then when my lives drop down to 3, I'm gonna see if I can find the one that turns to 3. Come on. Bro? You wanna hit me or what? Thank you. Alright, boom. Drop down, now we're at 3. Next scan. That's too many values. Alright. Drop down to 2 then. Hit me again, drop down to 2, and I'll scan again. Okay. There's only 2 left. Alright. Let me see. If I change this value to 4 and click OK. Ah, I found it! Found it! Found it! Oh, I closed the fucking game. I found it though. I found it. I found it. I found it. I found the value. Alright, chat. Ready? Let me see. Okay. Hit the game. Options. Very hard. Very hard. Super hard mode, boys. Super hard mode. No extends. Let's do it. What? I wish I didn't close the game, because now I have to find it again. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Alright, should be down, assholes. Alright, never mind. Don't gotta find it. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Lives didn't drop. Boys, it's time. Let's go. What are we doing? We're gonna beat the game now. On the hardest difficulty. And I can't die. Because I'm an asshole. So, everybody, we're gonna experience all the music in full. And I'm gonna try not to move too much so you don't, like, you know, your body doesn't explode. I'm gonna explode a lot. But I will be able to beat the game under these conditions because otherwise how am I gonna beat this game, bro? So chat, did anyone bother to look it up? Like what this game is based on? I am curious because I'm pretty sure I saw that this game was based on a certain a certain game. And I feel like, given the very specific nature of the camera, it has to be something. Cause you remember Space Marauder that I played, right? Cause that was based on Space Harrier. It's based off Afterburner. What is Afterburner? Is that a Genesis game? It sounds like a Sega game. Because Space Harrier, I played that game in Yakuza, and I also played Space Marissa. I cheated in that game too. Because that game also had, like, you just ran forward and the draw distance was like, haha, I hope you're ready for this. And, like, the camera was a little too swingy. Like, those games are very disorientating. I've never heard of Afterburner. It's an arcade game. You know, that makes sense. But remember, what do you call it? Space Harrier was in Sega Arcade. It is a Sega game. Haha, I knew it! I knew it was a Sega game. Just like Virtua Fighter. Yeah, they were all arcade games and they were ass. Every single one of them. But remember, back in those days, arcade games were designed to eat the shit out of your quarters. So the games were always hard and had an element to them that made them really hard to learn. And not in a way that felt very innovative. Now, this is coming from somebody who didn't... Is this Stage 5? I don't remember Stage 5 looking like this. Who didn't grow up with arcades. But I played some games that were hard. Like, there were a lot of older games. You've heard this all before from people who are older than me, mind you. But a lot of older games were expensive, and you couldn't have a game go on as long as games can nowadays. So in order to like make people get their money's worth, you had to make the game difficult. So people played it for a long time. But now we live in an era where if you don't want to play a game, you can just go pick up another game and play that instead. Wait. You can just go pick up another game and play that instead. So developers are more incentivized to make things friendlier for a player so they don't run away from their game. But in the early days, if you were bad at a game, you either got good at it or you rage quit forever. And those older games have reputations now where it's like, oh, you gotta beat this game because this game is this game awesome, this game poggy. You're not a real gamer if you didn't beat this game. Like, I think Castlevania is a good example of that. The original Castlevania is clunky and very strange and kind of bullshit. Like, very bullshit. I would argue it's not a very fun game, but I enjoy it because I think Castlevania as a series is really cool. But there is so much bullshit in those earlier Castlevania games that just you have to wonder if anybody had fun on the mind when they made them. And then when Symphony of the Night came out, it was significantly easier a game experience. Not to say it was bad or it was super easy, but Symphony of the Night has a lot of stuff in the game that trivializes a grand majority of what you're intended to do. Certain weapons, combinations, the shield rod as a whole, if you know how to use it, just becomes insane. Stuff like that, right? But early Castlevania was, you can whip in one direction, stairs are stupid, you jump at an arc, things hit you and send you flying, tons of enemies pop up to just completely and utterly fuck you up and knock you down in the most unfun way imaginable. Dracula's got 2 health bars and you have 1. All kinds of shit. But I think a lot of people end up enjoying those games because they grew up with them and it was their first real taste of video games. So they're kind of accepting of the bullshit. But gamers nowadays, they're not quite as accepting of the bullshit. How many times do you see new age gamers go back to the classics? Right? Also, I think people who grew up with later generations are more critical of graphics than those who didn't. Which is obvious because, well, you know, we grew up when like a couple pixels on the screen was our character, and that was great. Some people see it kind of charming. I think it's funny though because there are definitely people who are like probably half my age that view stuff that we had when we were younger similarly to how people my age and older kind of view rock and different genres of music that were from like the 80s, you know? Like, I can tell you, if my friends in junior high, they loved they love the old 80s rock. All that shit that they were not alive for. And they're like, man, music nowadays is so cringe. This music was the goatee. And like, I'm sure there's always going to be people who are nostalgic for a time they weren't a part of. But for video games, it's funny because I just can't imagine like a 15-year-old looking at Mario 64 and being like, man, this was peak. This was peak. It's still peak. This is the greatest game ever. Like a 15-year-old. These motherfuckers have 3 different social media platforms installed on their phones at any given time. I sure do love trying to play this game, man. No, I had a SNES, but it was my mom's. She had a lot of games, and she beat them, and I watched her beat them. Like, she beat DKC 3, never 100%, mind you, but she did beat she beat Baron von Krul, or whatever the fuck his name is, but never got all the 100% stuff in it. I used to just walk around the world map and enter levels, see the boss fights. The barrel scared me. I didn't like the barrel. Ooh, did not like the barrel. She beat Yoshi's Island as well. Never beat Wrath of Carnage, but that game's bullshit. That game is bullshit. Spider-Man Wrath of Carnage, I don't think that game, anyone can beat that game. Nobody should even try to beat that game, to be honest with you. Only ever saw, like, the fifth level you play as Venom. Alright, well, here we go. The thing is, there is also some games, chat, that some people like them a lot, and they're not able to give a good reason, which in itself is, like, fine. Like, you can just like things inexplicably, mind you. Like, oh, this is my favorite game because I played it when I was younger. Like, you don't even have to be able to explain it. It can just be something like that. But there are some games that seem to be able to do, like, get away with anything. Ocarina of Time is an interesting one to me because that's one of those games that some people regard as the greatest video game ever made. And as far as I'm concerned, it's a 3D Zelda game. It's fine. But, like, some people talk about that game like it's gospel. Like it's the greatest thing that ever happened. But if you ask them why it's the greatest game to ever happen, their answers aren't very, like, good. They're not very good. Ocarina of Time is the greatest game ever made because it's Ocarina of Time. Super Mario 64 is the greatest game ever made because it's Super Mario 64. Are they bad games? Hell no. They're not bad games at all. Are they the greatest games ever created? Possibly. Depends on who you ask. Are they the greatest games ever created because they were created in general? No. That's silly. So there are some games that are just allowed to be amazing, perfect, invincible games. I feel like GoldenEye is another one like that. GoldenEye and Banjo-Kazooie are games that you are not allowed to have a negative opinion of because they're the goaties. They're the greatest games of all time. Your opinion of those games cannot be negative. Banjo is super good, and anyone who says otherwise is poopy butt. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Banjo good, Banjo best, Banjo amazing. So puggy. That's all. There are just, I feel there are some games that just, you're not allowed to have any form of opinion on them. You know what's funny? Is I think Sonic Adventure 2 is an interesting one because Sonic Adventure 2 is one of those games that some people would regard as the greatest Sonic game ever made. However, that is also one of the most commonly criticized Sonic games ever created, right? Like, obviously, there's things like 06 and Boom and whatnot nowadays, but there are so many times where... And this was definitely a popular topic in early age YouTube. Donkey Kong 64 and Sonic Adventure 2 were two of the most common... this game is actually really bad. Here's why. People loved to rip on Sonic Adventure 2, but it's probably because so many people were also say that it's the best game ever made because it was the best game ever made, right? So it was just an easy back and forth. But it's interesting to me specifically with Sonic Adventure 2 just because like I said, there are some games that you can kind of like people kind of just let them be the greatest game ever made because they're the greatest game ever made. But with Sonic Adventure 2, there's a lot more open criticism to it. And there's still people who say it's the greatest game ever made, but it's not as untouchable as some of the other ones that I mentioned. It's because it's a Sonic game. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, hold on. Hold on. We're almost done, boys. We're almost done. We're almost done. One of my favorite games growing up was Pokemon Puzzle League. I love that game. Funny enough, I never owned Mario 64 and didn't own Ocarina of Time until years later. Donkey Kong 64 was an early game that I had. I couldn't play the game. That moon is an egg. The fuck? The moon is an egg. Donkey Kong 64 is a game I was terrified to play. I couldn't play it with the volume on for years. Also, I had no idea how to get the Nintendo coin in that game. For years, the furthest I could ever get in that game was to the door where you need the coins. Beat Hideout Helm, got the rare coin, never figured out how to get the Nintendo coin. Never. Somebody had to tell me at some point in my life, and then I did it. And then I fought the final boss, DK64, and was significantly let down. Even at that age, it was a letdown, bro. I've killed her. Mission complete! You did it! Here are the credits. Oh, bonus ending screen. I got a bonus ending screen. Good stuff. Game over. Stage 18. Information extra menu. Vulcan to close. Okay. Game mode. Alright, so what do we got? Raisin, Marissa. I can play as Raisin. Full power, Vulcan only. Let's do full power Raisin mode. I am now Raisin. Bro. Why did I start on stage 1? What is Raisin's goal here? I don't know. She died. And Raisin was never seen or heard from again. Alright, well there you go, chat. That was Master Burner. I would say it's a neat game, but quite honestly, that game was just not enjoyable to play at all. Had good music, but the camera and everything about it was pretty not fun. So thankfully I could turn on cheats and I could just see the end of the game, but as far as a game went for that, I think I would have rather not play it at all. That's all.